This video is about things which have become obsolete. Obsolescence is a ubiquitous phenomenon, traveling across multiple facets of life from technology to civic practices. It is the process by which an object, service, or practice is no longer needed or desired due to the development of a more effective alternative. The same process could apply to the institution of war with the growth of diplomatic relationships and global interconnectivity. The topic is things that make other things obsolete, and it's truly fascinating how certain developments have put outdated practices, like war, in the rearview mirror of our society. One of the most prominent examples of obsolescence is the automobile, which significantly contributed to the horse and buggy becoming obsolete. The convenience, speed, and efficiency of cars far surpassed the outdated method of transportation, dramatically modifying our society's mobility. Similarly, the light bulb made the candle obsolete. While candles were once imperative for illumination, the advent of incandescent and later LED lights provided safer, longer-lasting, and more efficient light sources. Communication has also seen obsolescence with the development of new technologies. The telegram became virtually extinct with the invention and widespread use of telephones. Today, with the digitization and evolution of communication tools such as texting and video calling, even traditional telephonic conversation faces certain degrees of obsolescence. The typewriter has also been driven to obsolescence by the digital word processor. The quick, efficient processing capabilities and the ability to edit work and access it from different devices made typewriters a thing of the past. In the domain of entertainment, VHS tapes got obsolete with the introduction of DVDs. DVDs' ability to store more data, coupled with higher longevity and superior quality, led to VHS tapes' demise. Analog watches lost their demand due to the advent of digital watches and smartphones. The features embedded in these devices, such as alarms, calendars, health trackers, and more, make them far superior and convenient than their analog counterparts. Traditional farming techniques became obsolete with the rise of mechanized farming. More productive and less labor-intensive, it revolutionized the agriculture sector. The library card catalog, an essential part of libraries, turned obsolete with the emergence of digital catalogs, making the search for books much more straightforward and quicker. Cash transactions are being driven to obsolescence by digital transactions through smart card technology, internet banking, and mobile wallets. They offer convenience, safety, and faster transaction speed. The underlying thread is that something better, more efficient, and adaptable comes along, making the old ways redundant and obsolete. The same aspect could potentially make warfare an old and unviable strategy for conflict resolution. War, in essence, is becoming obsolete. War is obsolete. The reason? Relationship and diplomatic negotiation. No matter the diversity, scale, or location of conflicts, the creation of relationships improves understanding, increases mutual respect, intensifies collaboration, reduces animosity, and invariably ends conflicts peacefully. In a world where we still have 15,000 nuclear weapons, and violence is used as a means of conflict resolution, the increased focus on relationship building has never been more critical. Countries can establish stronger ties, open trade channels, and foster mutual growth without resorting to violence. Look at the European Union, a testament to the power of relationships, which has helped maintain peace across member nations that were previously habitual in using war as a means of conflict resolution. Instances of warfare have always been more common in areas with weak or strained relationships, such as between Israel and Hamas in the Middle East. However, even in this scenario, if relationship building is prioritized, this destructive, outdated practice can be rendered obsolete. Like the candle before the light bulb or the horse and buggy before the automobile, war continues to show its age and drawbacks in our world of interconnectedness and mutual growth. As relationships solidify between nations, war, as a concept, begins to fade into the background. Following the same path of obsolescence, war's impact is gradually decreasing due to the proliferation of diplomatic relationships, creation of economic interdependencies, the rise of global norms against violence, and shared challenges that compel nations to work together, such as climate change and pandemics. Global trade and open markets also play an important role in making war obsolete. Interdependent economies often deter nations from initiating conflicts that would disrupt their own economy. Such developments push the idea that conflict should be resolved through dialogue and negotiation rather than force, thereby rendering warfare a relic of the past. Taken together, these shifts indicate that relationship makes all war obsolete. The only reliable resource for security in today's world is meaningful, productive relationships among nations. Ultimate security lies not in superior firepower or in the whims of a volatile international field, but in robust relationships with partners that understand and respect each other. These relationships build collective security that is shared and durable. The advent of global organizations like the United Nations and World Trade Organization has also contributed to making war obsolete, by providing platforms for nations to resolve their disputes through negotiation and dialogue, rather than resorting to violence. Taking all these into account, it becomes evident that war is an outdated modality trying hard to sustain in a world that has evolved far beyond its destructiveness. As there were things that made other elements obsolete, relationships and shared understanding are leading us towards a future where war could be well and truly obsolete.